Hi guys, today we'll be making paper snowflakes. All you need are 3 things. You'll need your scissors, the sharper the better. You'll need a pen or a pencil. I'd recommend a pencil so you can erase, and some paper. Now your first step when making a paper snowflake is you'll want to make it a square shape. You don't want a rectangle for this. It makes it a lot harder when you're trying to cut it out because of course we want a perfect circle snowflake, and you can't have a perfect circle without a square. So first we'll be folding it in half the way that I'm doing here, and if you line up the edges you'll be able to cut off that excess bit at the bottom and it will make a perfect square. Alrighty, now we have our perfect square, and we're going to be keeping it in this triangle shape, so you don't have to worry too much about unfolding and straightening it out. But then you'll be folding it again to an even smaller triangle shape, just like that. And you'll notice when you're doing this, you'll have one side that is all stuck together and is folded, and then you'll have the other side that has 2 separate pieces of paper. What you'll want to use is the folded side and fold inwards. You'll be creating these kind of thirds within the triangle. So this kind of is a trial and error process, so you'll just kind of want to guesstimate how much 1/3 is, folding inwards, and then fold over the other side, and then you can adjust as you go. It doesn't have to be super perfect. Of course, the more perfect it is, the more accurate it will be, but we like a little bit of mistakes in our snowflakes. It's what makes them unique. So right there, I've adjusted it, and now we have this little top section that kind of looks like little cat ears. And there you go. You can see it's kind of in thirds now. And with the cat ears, you'll want to snip them right off. Poor little cat. And this will help us create our circular shape for creating our snowflakes. Alright, so now comes in the pen or pencil. I'm going to use a pen so that you guys can see what I'm drawing a little bit easier, but I would recommend a pencil because then you can erase afterwards. Now all I'm doing here is outlining some shapes that I want to cut out. I would say the more detailed shapes are a little bit harder. You'll want to do some more simple, like circular shapes. That first one I did will end up being a heart because if you remember, you'll just have to make a little half heart shape and it'll open up and make a full heart shape. And I'm just doing some random designs on it, and then I sped this up so it's a little bit less boring. But now I'm just cutting out my shapes, and you want to be super careful because when you do a lot of details or like a lot of little simple shapes, you'll want to be careful not to cut through and then just cut up like half of your design, because then you just have a really small snowflake. And we want nice, beautiful, big snowflakes. Alrighty, I have cut out all of my little shapes, and we're just going to clear off our work surface. And we're going to open this baddie up. You want to be super careful though. You don't want to rip the intricate details that you just created. So I like to go kind of slow, and then I'll unfold the creases as I go. So just go ahead and take your time when you're doing this, because if you open it up like a crazy person, then it's just all going to rip. And there you go. That is our snowflake. I'll move the paper out of the way so you can see a little bit better. I don't know why I decided to put it up there. Don't worry about that. And there you go. There's our snowflake.